My name's Kaylin Upton, and I'm an acting emphasis.
Like, what does that typically look like on like a day-to-day for you?
Right now I'm taking a cold reading class, which I really like here.
Cold reading?
Yeah.
What's cold reading?
It's when you go into an audition and you're given little time to prepare. So this class really is like prepping me for auditions because that's something that I struggle with.
Most nerve-wracking audition?
It'd probably be for a theater show, actually. I was in high school and it was this musical, and I decided to audition at the very last minute, so I pulled together a song from Mamma Mia that I didn't know very well, and it was so nerve-wracking because I wasn't prepared that I totally forgot the song. But I think from that I really learned how to just keep going from that point on. In the moment it's like, oh, this is the worst thing that could possibly happen, but just dealing with that rejection, it gets a little bit easier each time.
Is there a genre that you typically prefer?
Yeah, definitely comedy.
Tonight, we're going to be investigating the home of Mr. Benson, who claims to be hearing strange noises and has noticed things going missing from his home.
Wait, Grace, didn't you say this guy's a creep?
I said he's a fan. He keeps staring at my melons.
Why'd you choose here out of all the schools?
I really like the small classroom size. It's so nice to be able to actually communicate with teachers, and if I need help, I don't feel so afraid to ask for help because I'm not lost among the crowd of people.
That's cool.
Yeah, and the hands-on experience as well is so great.
Anyone can technically act. What made you want to get a degree in it?
I wanted to go to film school because I'm interested in all aspects of film. I don't want to just be an actor. I'd also like to write and direct possibly for other stuff. But one funny thing that I'm working on right now is this script, and it's about these CGI rats.
CGI rats?
Yeah, so it's this dance story about this girl who she's classically trained in ballet, but she wants to try hip hop, and then she meets this gang of hip hop rats. And it's just this crazy story that I'm working on for my screenwriting thing. But I really like comedy that's bizarre and just really makes you laugh. Once you get to know me, I'm pretty crazy and outgoing.
Really?
Yeah, I can be pretty shy at first, but once I get to know someone kind of thing, or if I'm in an audition room and I'm just okay, I'm this character now, I can just kind of put aside my own personal anxieties and stuff like that just to focus.
As a kid, did you know you wanted to be an actor?
Yeah, as a kid, I still have some assignments from my kindergarten class that my mom saved, and it's I want to be an actor. And of course at the time my mom's yeah, she'll grow out of it, she'll change her mind, but I never really changed my mind.
Did you ever veer off the path at all?
Yeah, for a while I did, just because my counselors at school were always you shouldn't pursue, this can be your thing, but have a backup because that's not going to be the thing that you end up doing. So for a while I was looking into other schools and not film schools, but then I was I'm not going to be happy if I don't do this and pursue this, and I think I have some talent there that I can work on and improve.
Top 3 actors.
Tina Fey,
Yeah.
Amy Poehler, and Jim Carrey. I really like actually a more serious movie he did, The Truman Show. That's one of my favorite films because he still adds that comedy, and that's what makes the dramatic aspect of it more relatable.
What are you doing? Truman!
Where shall we go? Where shall we go?
Truman, where are we going?
Well, we know. I guess I'm being spontaneous.
You ever watch Ace Ventura?
Ventura. Yes, Satan? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You sounded like someone else.
Yes. Yeah, I love his goofy stuff too.
Yeah.
One person I really admire is Mindy Kaling. She started writing on The Office, and then she got an acting role through that. So I really think that's cool. And I think she also wrote for her show, The Mindy Project.
Okay. Mindy, you will be in charge of hiring the new nurse.
Okay, so just for the record, this responsibility has been given to someone that's got a chocolate fountain in her office.
This is amazing.
So I really would like to do something with that where I can also have maybe a say in the putting together of the project, not just acting.
You'd rather work in front of a television audience or on a feature film?
That's really tough because I would realistically like to work with both.
Yeah.
But I've always been drawn to sitcoms, so I think that would be my #1 goal.
Are there any sitcoms you really enjoy right now?
Parks and Recreation and 30 Rock and The Office.
And The Office?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Office character?
I don't know. I really like Dwight.
Dwight!
He's so great.
Dwight's the man.
Yeah.
So as an actor, you have to take on a role or read a script. What makes you choose the project that you're going to work for?
I just try to look for characters with a lot of like substance, like characters that have layers and more than just what's on the surface.
Yeah.
But right now I'm really just looking to work as much as I can.
Do you have any rituals?
I try to like calm myself before an audition and just take a minute to just think about like the character's objective and like some moments I can add in the audition to really make myself stand out.
Have you noticed that any of any of those have worked better than another?
Doing some breathing exercises and some vocal exercises, those help.
What do you feel like your creative process is like as an actor?
I'd say it's different every time I get a script. It's just trying to get to that place where I can like relate to the characters so that when I play it, it's real and it's not just a character, you know?
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
In 3 years, hopefully I would like to be working on a project, whether it's film or television, just have as much experience as I can while I'm here.
Is there a project you're currently working on right now?
It's a comedy. It's about a girl who falls in love with a puppet.
With a puppet?
Yeah.
What's the puppet's name?
Its name was Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah, it's like a Sesame Street
Uh-huh.
puppet. So that was like something fun that I made for my art history class.
Did you play who played the puppet?
I did the puppeteering.
Oh, you did the puppet.
Yeah, my best friend was actually the lead, so I could like puppeteer, and then I had a supporting role.
Is there a certain director or producer you ever think you'd love to work for, or writer that you love to work for?
Yeah, I would love to work for Judd Apatow. I think he's done some really, really funny work.
What characteristics do you feel embody a good actor?
Definitely the ability to just be relatable and just really show human emotions in a real way. Another quality like I think actors need to have is just confidence in your craft, because you're gonna get no 1,000 times, but if you know that like you might not be right for the project, it's not necessarily your work. Just having that confidence really will help.
Are there any companies you'd like to work for later in life?
Yeah, NBC, Universal would be great. They do a lot of shows. I think they did 30 Rock. That would be awesome. Comedy Central.
What do you do outside of school?
I've been making a lot of films in my spare time, but other than that, I really like to go to Disneyland. I'm an annual pass holder, so I go to Disneyland a lot.
Thank you for tuning in with us on our Student Spotlight with Kaylin Upton, and look forward to seeing you next week. Austin Edmondson signing out.